Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is probably like my most requested video of all time, my brow routine. So I had filmed one, I believe almost 2 years ago, and I have kept getting so many more requests ever since then, and I just put it up for such a long time. I don't know why. I just always thought, well, I already have one in my channel, so I don't know why people keep asking for a brow routine. But anyways, I finally did one for you guys, an updated one, because at the end of the day I want to make videos that you guys want to see. So here it is. I finally sat down and filmed my brow routine. I also threw in a few tips and tricks on how to grow bigger, fuller brows. So yeah, I really hope that you guys like this tutorial, and without further ado, here it is. So to fill in my brows, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I use the color dark brown, and I'm just gonna be using this angled double-sided brush from e.l.f. It has the number 203 on it, and it just has a spoolie on one side and again just a angled brush on the other end. Okay, so here's the first tip that I have for you guys to grow full and thick brows. So if you use Dip Brow from Anastasia or any other pomade product from another brand, then you might experience that it dries up after a while. So here's my first tip for fuller brows and also on how to get your pomade to be creamy again. My secret is 100% pure castor oil. Now I buy this just from like a regular beauty supply store that I have. There's like a bunch by my house. So you get castor oil, and castor oil is very good for growing hair in general, whether it's hair in your scalp or like you know, brow hair or your eyelashes, or I don't know, any other place where you would wanna grow hair. But anyways, it's really good for growing hair. So what I do is that I just drop, like whenever it starts drying out, I'll do a small little drop of the castor oil in my dip brow, and that'll get it creamy again, where I can just fill in my brows normal, and also it just helps to nourish your eyebrow hairs over time and helps them grow. And I have definitely noticed a huge difference in the thickness and fullness of my brows ever since I started doing this trick. Now I don't have as much sparse areas as I used to have before. I'm pretty sure that you can even buy castor oil like on Amazon or eBay as well. So I zoomed you guys in very close. I'm just gonna start by brushing on my eyebrows. I'm gonna start by taking some Dip Brow, and then I never go directly with what's on the brush onto my brows because that would make them look way too harsh. What I like to do is just spread whatever's on the brush onto the back of the cap, and then I'll just apply it directly from here onto my brows so that I'm not going in with too much product. First, I'm going to start by slowly filling in the middle and the tail of the brow, and then from there I'm going to be outlining the bottom and the top. And I like to always work on the front of the brow last for a more natural effect. And it's totally okay if you over outline your brow, because that's what concealer's for. I'll show you guys later on how easy it is just to clean up any mistakes. So now that we have like an outline of our brow, I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling in the whole thing, but I am gonna be doing the front last, and I'm also not gonna be putting as much product up here in the front. Okay, so here's brow number 1, and honestly you guys, it's okay to still have like a few sparse areas like peeking through, because I think that that makes it still look natural and not as you know, overdone and overdrawn. So I am happy with how this brow looks, and now I'm gonna move on to the second brow, and then after that we're gonna be cleaning it up. So now we're moving on to step number 2, which is going to be concealer, and that is just going to help us further clean up and shape our brows. I really love this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer for cleaning up the brows because it has a matte finish, and I just hate when like my concealer starts getting like oily and greasy right here. However, the color that I have, ginger, is a little too light for me right now since I have a tan. So what I'm going to be doing is mixing it with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Sand since it's a little darker. So I'm just going to mix both of them together. Okay, so this next step that I'm going to show you guys, I don't necessarily do every day, only on occasions where I just want to thin out my brows a little bit more. Like if I feel like I overline them a lot on the top. Just want to show you guys in case that you do like to clean them up on the top as well. To clean them up, I'm just going to use my foundation because I want it to be as true to my skin color as possible. I do like the eyelid area to look a little lighter. However, I don't want the same thing for above the brow, or else it's just gonna look funny. I think people call it like the halo brow, like when you have really light concealer up here. I don't want that look at all, and that's why I'm just gonna use my foundation. Okay guys, so the last step is going to be to set your brows with a clear brow gel, and I'm going to be using this one from Benefit. It's the Ready Set Brow, and this is basically hairspray for your brow hairs so that they stay put and don't move all day. Another tip that I have for you guys for growing your brows full and thick, and it's probably like the most obvious one, is wait and space out how often you go to get your brows done, because the more often you do it, the more they usually end up thinning them out. So I used to do it like every 3 weeks before. So what I do now is that I space it out and I go every 5 to 6 weeks instead. If you guys found any of the tips that I gave helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you have any other tips or tricks of your own to share with the rest of us, please also leave a comment. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.